And welcome back, survivors. Dan here from Life is a Game, and we are back playing 7 Days to Die on our PS4. Now just bear with me, guys. I've just live stream is still not showing up on our chat, so let me just sort this out. And as you can see by the title, it is Life is a Game Q&A with Dan while playing 7 Days to Die. So I am actually opening up this stream for you guys to ask anything that you want. Absolutely anything that you guys want to ask me today, I am happy to share with you. I think. Pending. I'm just trying to get this, get my laptop to give me all your chats, guys, so I do apologize if it is taking a little while. I am standing up on the roof, as you can see, but my laptop is running a lot slower than me. Here we go. What's going on? Come on! Welcome, whoever has just dropped into the stream. Just hit that button and hit that button. Well, I'm getting there, guys. Just be patient. You know how it is. You got to be patient. I just noticed the time. It's only 5:30 in the AM in a game. Let's just go and do this. Come on. Come on. I'm nearly there. Hey, Paul. Welcome. Don't say anything, Dan. Hey, I checked out your video today, Paul, and wow, that water is up. That river is way up. So I just thought I'd throw something out there today, just only if you guys are interested. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I am playing 7 Days to Die on One Man Alone series. Actually, I'm just going to go back up there. Unlocked, because they will ask you some sick shit and is hate to have the time them out. Oh look, no, I think we got pretty good friends, Paul. I really do. I think when the crunch comes to the crunch, I think most of our friends are pretty cool. Most of them are anyway. Some we got some arseholes, but that's all right. And the way YouTube's going on, we might not even get anyone in the stream with us today, which would be even better, because then I don't have to answer any questions. We have just for those that are in the stream, we have had I've had a lot of private messages from people wanting to know certain things, and I've chosen not to. Some I've answered. Some of the people are aware of me answering some of the questions. Let me just check there what's going on. My chat has gone absolutely hopeless. YouTube is playing up big time at the moment, and we're not overly happy with them. I'm just trying to press buttons here, Paul. Just bear with me. I can now see the chat is up. And I don't know what time it is overseas, but we're probably not going to get a lot of people come into the chat anyway, which is a good thing. Today, anyway. If YouTube can get their notifications out on time, as per usual. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. No one likes my singing. I'm so disappointed in everyone that doesn't like my singing. But I actually have got a list of questions that have been asked of me, and I do intend to answer some of them. I'm going to read them all the questions out to you guys though, because I think it's only fair. If I can get this bloody thing running properly. What is going on with YouTube today? I know you're there to protect us, Paul, and I really, actually, Wolf, I really do appreciate it all, which is cool. Let me just hit this up right now and get myself organised. I don't even know whether notifications have gone out today. Did you get a notification, Paul? All right. I wish I get this chat fixed though. I tell you, it's driving me nuts. I think I've looted here. I think I have. Oh, excuse me. Welcome everyone to the stream. Sneaks, welcome. I am watching a rerun. Is this live? No, this is live. No, it's a rerun, Sneak. That's why you don't know what I'm saying until I've said it. Oh, look, we've got 6 in the chat already, which is cool. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't be shy. If you, I've actually opened up the floor today for conversation. I mean, this is a single player world that I am actually streaming today. But I've had a lot of questions from people through private messages, through Discord, and through Facebook and Twitter and all that sort of stuff. And I've actually written down a few of the questions which we will jump into, because it's, and some of them are pertinent and some of them are really cool questions, and some of them are I'm going to attempt to answer. You know, some of them are about the channel, about Wolf and I, about solo. There's some fairly in-depth questions there, which people have obviously noticed things over the last probably couple of months or since we've been monetized, where there are certain things have happened to the channel and certain things not happening to the channel. So, as I said, I've got a list of them, of some of these questions, and I'm going to go through them with you guys. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask, because it's that's what we really want to do today. I mean, you know, Wolf and I have these conversations on a regular basis on what we're going to talk about. And I have been pretty slack with the 10-minute news. I've actually been doing it the lazy way. I've just been putting other people's videos up, which is not illegal, by the way. Only because I haven't had time. And by the time I have had time, I've been too tired to want to do anything. So, ow, really? Come here, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. And of course, one of the big issues that we are having with YouTube and PSN at the moment is that none of the information that they are delivering is actually accurate, which makes it really hard. You know, I'm looking up at the TV that I'm playing 7 Days to Die on PS4, and it's showing that we have six people watching. I'm looking at my YouTube on my laptop, and it says we have 12 people watching. So who knows? Who absolutely knows? Is this live? I'm tripping. What is wrong with you, Sneak? Hey, yes, it is live. Then I look at my phone, and it's saying that we have 8 people. Who knows? But this is obviously the One Man Alone series as well that we are playing. There's a big bloater thingamajig there. Actually, I don't want to waste my time with you. What is that over there? Is this a town? Or a four-way. Or just a house. This may be a town. I'm not even sure whether I've been here. Yeah, I think I have. It's just a four-way with a house and a frickin' shed. So how have you all been anyway, guys? You all good? I didn't get to chat to you guys too much this morning. I got a question. How come water floats but never falls? What? What? How come water floats? Hey, Two-Vids, welcome! Got a little mini horde wandering around me here. So you can tell by today's, and I want questions that I can answer, Sneaks, not questions that you just make up in your own mind. Though they are pretty cool questions. I know you're messing with my brain. And it's not hard to screw up my brain, Sneak, I might add. I'm hearing zombies everywhere. Where are they? Oops. Okay. Stand still. So as I said, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask me about anything, absolutely anything relevant to life as a game, relevant to me, whatever questions that you want to ask, I will endeavour to answer, as long as they're not, I guess, too personal. Because I do have a list of questions that I have now written down, so just waiting for the chat to pick up a little bit before I run through some of the questions. Some of them are pretty cool. And some of them are very relevant as well to I guess, to life as a game and our journey to where we are. You got the sun over there, man. It's night here. Yes, it is. It's only it's 1:45 p.m. 1:45 p.m. here. That's why I'm not really expecting a lot of people in the chat today, because it is relatively late for you guys. I know that. And I just figured a lot of people would be in bed. But anyway, people are watching the videos after, which is absolutely huge. So maybe they will watch this video after. And I'm going to head back to base here, unload all this stuff before I start looting. It's 8:45 p.m. there. Oh, well, that's not too late, is it, for you guys? Okay, so I might actually just start with some of these questions, guys. Now, I have the chat open up pretty big, so I can read it if you guys want to ask me any questions. One of the first question that or the most regular question that we get asked. Now, it's quite funny. Wolf and I talk about a lot of things in our streams. And we get asked a lot of questions too in our streams, but a lot of people are actually, believe it or not, are embarrassed to actually ask questions in the stream. And I mean, that's all good, that's fine. We get it. I know sometimes they may want to ask a question that is just, that we may have answered 10 times before, but they weren't there to answer it. But you know, you guys have been there, and they, you know, sometimes feel a bit embarrassed to ask. And you know, some people are so courteous that they actually don't want to get the stream talking about something that everyone already knows. But I just thought we would jump into it today a little bit. So the first question is how did the Life is a Game team meet? And I mean, it's a fairly in-depth story, and I know I always fuck up the story when I tell it, and I wish Wolf was here to make sure I've got it right. But I actually started streaming 7 Days to Die. Gosh, it would have been about, I suppose, just over a year ago. Prior to the alien pregnancy? Yes, prior to the alien pregnancy. Yeah, just over probably 12 months ago I started streaming 7 Days to Die on another channel. And I actually had Wolf and Solo used to come into the chat and talk with me while I was live streaming. I actually did a few videos where I actually just recorded them and I just uploaded them, and they actually got involved in the conversation in that as well. But again, not really understanding how YouTube works. It was no big deal for me. But eventually, I was talking to Wolf a fair bit, and he kept hitting me up, going, "Hey man, when are you going to set up a multiplayer stream?" And one of the issues that I had, so I actually didn't know what a multiplayer stream was. I didn't know you could do it, especially for 7 Days to Die. So I eventually worked it out, and invited Wolf along to the stream, which he quite graciously came into the stream, and then Solo asked whether he could join one day because he'd been watching the channel as well. And that's, I guess, how we really just met. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. Nothing, you know, supersonic from there. But you know, just to let you know, Wolf and I have become the best of mates because of YouTube. Solo has become a great friend of ours, which has been awesome. But how I got Wolf to stream, that's the interesting story, because whenever Wolf came in, he said, "I'm not streaming. I'm never going to stream. No, I'm just happy to come in and play in your games and do all that sort of stuff." And it was very hard to actually convince him, because he's such a shy fella, you know, our Wolf, as you all know. Hey Dawn, welcome. So during our streams, I was already aware that I was going to Hawaii, and you guys all know about the Hawaii trip, and I was there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I can't even remember how long it was for. It was for a while. And what I didn't want to do is have the stream sort of just disappear, because I couldn't stream while I was in Hawaii. So I said to Wolf, I said, "Hey man," I said, "can you help me out? Like, can you just do some streams for me while I'm away?" And you didn't have to do it every day. He goes, "Oh, you know, I don't really want to." I said, "Well, how about we practice before I go to Hawaii, and you know, just so you can get it all sorted out." And so he said, "Well, how are we going to do this?" I said, "Well, look, I'm going to have to set up another YouTube channel, and we'll call it Life is a Game." He goes, "Yeah, all right, yep, no, that sounds cool." And so we gave him all the passwords and all that sort of stuff to get into the chat, to get into the set up the YouTube and that. And he started streaming. So he'd stream one day, as we do now, and then I'd stream the next day. And if you have a look at our early videos, Wolf was very, very quiet. Didn't say much, which was cool. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes I wish he'd shut his mouth altogether. But so that's pretty much how I got him into streaming with me. And then, of course, I went to Hawaii, and he continued to stream, and we developed I guess we'll call it a business partnership for the sake of it. And that's the story of how Life is a Game. What the hell was that? That just scared the crap out of me. How Life is a Game came about. What do you think of that? There's our first question. That was. I'm not going to say who asked the questions either. But that is actually one of our awesome... Wow, where'd you come from? One of our awesome subscribers asked that question. And he's actually a new subscriber, so hopefully he's either watching or is going to watch the stream. Ow! Later. I'm stunned. Ow! You down yet, dude? So that's our first question, guys. So, and again, if you have any questions, Dawn or anyone that's viewing us right now, if you have any questions about life as a gamer, about me, or about anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Because that's I will answer. Now, obviously, I can't answer any personal questions about Wolf, and I wouldn't do that without him being present. But if you want to know a bit about this game, about our YouTube channel, about how we are going, and because I've got a few questions here by people. How many ladders do you think went up and down in total? Oh man, I tell you what, I would hate to think how many ladders we've been up and down. How many ladders I've broken legs on. Terrible. Okay, I think they're down in the garage. That's usually where they are, isn't it? Hello? Oh, mercy. Why won't you go down? That to broken leg. I know broken legs have become a big part of our streams. Not just mine. I think anyone that plays this game. If you haven't broken a leg falling off a ladder, then you're not playing this game seriously enough. That's my thoughts. So I got another question, and this is actually quite a big question, guys, that we've been asked. Who is the Life is a Game team? Because obviously we've had some very regular people in here. We've had Sean in our streams. He was in the early days probably in every other stream whenever he was around. To let you know, Sean is just a subscriber, and you got to be careful how you say that. He's not just a subscriber. He's a good friend of ours as well. That we obviously met on YouTube. And then there is Solo. So Solo is a unofficial member of the team, if I can use it that way. The Life is a Game team, official people, are actually Wolf and I. It's our channel. We're building it. We're doing everything else on it. Solo has been with us from the start. He's like your grandma. He's there. Can't get rid of her. Not that we'd want to get rid of Solo. He's awesome. But again, the official team is Wolf and myself. Solo is just part of the furniture. He's there with us all the time. Solo, wow, they're making a hell of a noise. Solo at this stage isn't streaming, and I don't know whether he ever will. He's a bit like Wolf to start off with. I don't know. Maybe one day we can get Solo to stream. That'd be really cool if we could. That'd be absolutely awesome if we could get Solo to stream, but I don't know whether that will ever happen. Solo just likes coming on and playing 7 Days to Die. He loves this game. So that is the official team. The official team is myself and Wolf, and Solo is a big part of our team, but he's not one of the owners of the channel, if I can word it that way. Is that a better way of wording it, guys, you think? I think that's a better way of wording it. We ain't getting into that. But no, we love Solo. Love Solo. He really is a cool dude. We've even got a t-shirt for him, about him. That's how cool he is. It's a bit sad. It's a sad t-shirt. Hi guys, if you have any questions, throw them up at us. Don't be shy. anything I possibly... Don't think I want to wear a pink tank top. I don't think tank tops suit me. I'd sure join your team. Man, it's a dangerous team, Sneak, and you'd scare us having you in our team. Okay, so you guys aren't going to ask any questions. As I said, I've got a list of questions here. Mic cutting off there, Dan. Sorry. Yeah, I'm actually having problems with my. Don't know why, but I am. So I've got some more questions that have been thrown at me. Let me just do this, and I will read out the next question. But guys, if you've got any, please. Hey, Sean. Hello, Dan, Sneaks, and the rest of you lifers. Welcome. We were just talking about you. It's been a long time since we've seen you, Sean. Hope all is well. I hope all is well in your world. And I'm sure we can have a chat later, which will be cool. Did I just have some food or something? I thought I did. Been rough getting through it. Okay, man. Oh, I hope it's getting better. I hope things are improving for you. I hate seeing our good buddies going through hard times. It's never good for anyone. Let's see if I can find anything else in here. Home pipe. So I've got a Q&A going on. We've had a lot of people ask us a lot of questions. I've got a whole list of questions here that I'm going through. But if you guys have any questions, please ask. More than happy to if I can. Hope my mic's not breaking up too badly here. They are getting much better. Should be on and playing soon. Oh, good. That's what we want to hear, mate. We truly want to hear that. Yeah, break these jars down. I don't think I need them. Dan, is it true you're bi? Mate, I haven't bought sex for a while. Is that what you mean? No, but I am gay. I mean, as in happy. I'm a very happy person. It's not that there's anything wrong with being gay. If you are gay, it's got nothing to do with me. We do not discriminate against anyone. Okay, let me just... Wow, they kicked the shit out of this too. Ooh, splints, yes. It's empty. I think I need the turds, but... Okay, so let me just find my way around here. I think I've done in there. Whoops, done in there. Yep. There's no upstairs to this place. There is a swimming pool out the back. Let's go check that out. Where's my t-shirt? You got to send me what one you want. You've seen our new merch, Sean. Let us know what you want and what size it is, mate. Put it in, send it to us in Discord, and we'll get you a t-shirt out now that we're rich and we're loaded and we're making tons of money. Which is, let me just, this is one of the questions that's been asked. Oh, food, I need that. Are we rich from YouTube? Okay, one of the things that, one of the questions that was asked to us by, actually by one of our younger subscribers, which I think is pretty cool. I love young guys, and he's not a kid. He's definitely not a kid. He's not an adult either. What changed? And I think it's a really good question. What changed when we monetized? When our channel became monetized? And it's quite funny because really nothing changed. Apart from the fact that you guys just do stupid things like give us money. I mean, that's really about the only thing that's really changed. And as you all know, we don't really understand why you give us, because we are just a pair of dickheads. But we don't say no to it. And I guess, you know, one of the questions that added on to that was, are we doing it for the money? Have we set up the YouTube channel for the money? To be brutally honest with you, yes. That's why we're doing YouTube. I mean, you know, let's not beat around the bush. The dream is always to eventually to be able to make money out of it. And I think for Wolf and I, this came a lot quicker than we ever anticipated. I mean, it's taken us 10 months, I think it was, from woe to go to become monetized. And are we excited about it? Absolutely, we're excited about it. Has it changed what we do? I hope it hasn't. I mean, you guys are the judges of that. I think we still try to be Wolf and Dan and Solo. You know, I'd hate to think that it had changed anything. I mean, you know, sometimes it does go to people's head, and we do know of a channel just officially become monetized. When I say officially, about a month ago become monetized, and man, doesn't even talk to his subs anymore. I mean, and I'm going to tell you, you don't make much. I mean, he is now chasing different types of subscribers. It's really bizarre how he's continued on, but it's cool. I got a sweet picture from Wolves changing a shitty nappy. Good. Yeah, I mean, that's lovely, isn't it, Sean? That's what we like to see. I hate Discord. So do I. Do you think Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi, or Pepsi better than Coca-Cola? Well, the official answer, and I have to say this, is Pepsi is better than Coca-Cola. And I have to say that because my wife works for Pepsi. Do I like Coca-Cola? Yes, I do. I actually like it with my rum more than I like Pepsi with my rum. That's just something that I have. But I do like I love Pepsi. It's a different flavour to Coca-Cola, but I prefer Coca-Cola with my rum and Coke. That's why it's called rum and Coke, not rum and Pepsi. Gotta keep an eye on the time here. I don't want to get caught out. I do know where there is a forge, but I can't remember where that is now. I've got a few eggs here. Let me read that. Oh, that was a bit crackly in my mic. Coke Zero for you? Yeah, see, I don't like Coke Zero, Sean. I am a Pepsi Max drinker. I love Pepsi Max if I want to go into sort of the dietary side of things, which I hate doing anyway. I think we all hate the dietary side of things. Oops, go down the hole. That's what she said. There we go. And I'm lost. So I guess the bottom answer there, has being monetized changed anything? No. What it's done is it's actually made us a little bit more enthusiastic to stream. Okay. Here was a really good question. It does not have that funky aftertaste. Coke Zero. Oh, okay. See, I like that funky aftertaste, Sean, in Coke. And I just heard an article that Coke are thinking of now adding cannabis extract to their drinks. Which I don't know why you'd do that, but apparently that's something that Coca-Cola is doing. I like the Pepsi Coffee Cinnamon Short. Never had one, Sneak. I don't know whether that's a drink that you've made up or whether that actually comes in a can or a bottle or something, but definitely not had that flavour over here or even thought about that. Okay, so another question that was asked, actually by the same guy that asked us the monetization question. Was it hard for Life as a Game to become monetized? The answer to that is there's actually a story to this, and I'm actually happy to tell this story because we get asked this all the time. We hit numbers pretty quick. Well, when I say pretty quick, we hit the original lot of numbers that YouTube requested very, very quickly. And back in those days, you only had to have so many views. Didn't matter how many subscribers you had. You just had to hit so many views. And this is a funny story because we were, I think, 200 or 300 views away from YouTube being able to monetize us. And I then got an email from YouTube, as I think most YouTubers got, giving us the new rules. And those new rules, I mean, Wolf was bloody angry, and I was actually angry too. Hey, Sean, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, man. And that's one of the things that's changing our world. But you actually didn't have to do that, mate. We really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Let's wait for that aeroplane to go past. So what happened is, as this is a little bit of a drawn out story, but we've got 2 hours. One of the things that took place is we then worked hard to get the views up, to get the subscribers up, because then we had to have so many subscribers, we had to have so many views, all that sort of stuff, and game changer for us. Considering how hard I think Wolf and I had worked to get to the number that we were so close to. Anyway, YouTube changed the rules, and Wolf and I sat down and said, are we going to keep doing this? Because, you know, the reality is, yes, oh shit, dog already? Wow. I hit the grass? I'm gonna die! Where the hell did the dog come from? Huh. There, I'm going to cut you up just for that now. Yeah, so we'd worked pretty hard to get our numbers to that point. And YouTube go and change the rules. So Wolf and I sat down, we talked about it. Should we go across to Twitch? I mean, there's a lot of things that we were thinking about doing. And yes, Twitch was one of them. But then we decided, no, look, let's knuckle down. We've got a great subscription base and all that sort of stuff. You guys are really supporting us. And I know it's in the burnt volume. It's nowhere else. And we went, bugger it, let's do this. Let's make this happen. So anyway, we then hit all the numbers. I think it was after like, I can't remember how long it was, 8 months or something like that. All the numbers for the new rules, the new YouTube numbers and all that sort of stuff. So at that stage, yeah, YouTube were going through some changes, and as we know, they just had that attack as well at the YouTube head office, which was a game changer for them as well. I don't think I want to go through there, do I? Is that a bunny? Not chasing the bunny. So we, LJ Gamer, welcome! So once we'd realised that we're now being what's the word that they use? They're going to check us out. They're going to see whether we are good enough to become monetized, etc, etc, etc. Anyway, that should only take about 2 weeks, according to YouTube. Anyway, 4 weeks later, I decided to get hold of what an attack at, yeah, I know it was that was a disgusting attack at YouTube. We decided to contact YouTube and say, hey guys, we know that you've had some issues, but how are we going with monetization? Anyway, YouTube came back to us and said, we are investigating. And it was like, what are you investigating? Well, there had been some people that have registered some complaints about life as a game. And I'm like, what do you mean registered complaints about us? Anyway, so they could tell us what the complaint was, but they couldn't tell us who had registered it. And that, I mean, that's fair. Not that I think it was fair, but... and one of the complaints was that someone had accused us of buying YouTube views and buying YouTube... Well, actually, there was three people complained or sent a letter to YouTube saying that life as a game is buying subscribers and buying likes, which is not true. Okay, and I were that naive, we didn't even know you could do it. We know that you can do it now, but we didn't know that at the time. Had we known that, we would have done it earlier. Hey, Hellgod. So these three people had put in an official complaint to YouTube about life as a game, and YouTube had investigated before they would monetize us. I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's what we expected. And of course, now we're worried that we're not going to get monetized, and we didn't really understand what was being said to us. So a couple of weeks later, I rang them up and said, hey guys, how are we going? What's happening? Are you guys monetizing us? Have we done something wrong? Anyway, they've come back to us and said, no, you guys, we've done a full investigation, and I don't know how they do the investigation, but your channel will be monetized within the next 2 days. So if you people are watching us right now, or watch us when I finish this stream, that you told YouTube that we were cheating, excuse the French, go fuck yourselves. That's all I can say. Because YouTube do some serious investigations on that shit, and I think we were the brunt of it, but obviously now you guys know that we are now monetized. Were we told who did it? No, we've never been told who did it, and I guess YouTube are holding that pretty close to themselves. Wow, you've practiced your shit. I know, I'm getting pretty good, eh? I didn't even know you could do that. So, so the bottom line was, we had 2 or 3 YouTube channels. Contact YouTube and tell them that we were cheating and all the rules, and so we thought it might have been our language, because, as you know, we're a little bit vocal. And it turns out that it had nothing to do with our language. And of course, YouTube on that side there sort of said to us that with your current language that you guys use in your channel, you may find it hard to get not monetized, because you get monetized irrespective. Okay, you may find it hard to get people to, or get advertisers to actually want to advertise with your channel. I mean, that's fine. We're not changing. This is who we are. And that is the limit to us being monetized. So we, you know, it hasn't been easy for us. I mean, we've had obviously some people that weren't happy with our growth. Hey Masters, hey Summer, hey Vipran. I better run through everything. So I was just explaining to our amazing friends here some of the issues that we've had becoming monetized as a YouTube channel. Some of the things we've had to overcome. And I'm, you know, I know it sounds like I'm sucking up to YouTube. YouTube take this shit very seriously, and I'm glad they do. At the time, I was, you know, both Wolf and I were angry. Where am I? Wolf and I were angry at YouTube until they came to us and told us what really had happened, what the complaints were, and basically, if we'd been caught cheating, there was no way known that our channel would be monetized. In fact, they banned channels for doing that, and all that sort of stuff. So we can now, I guess, proudly hold our heads up high and say we're here because of you guys. Simple as that. And we're super proud of that. Todd, you get you on your next. Thanks for dropping in. There's another awesome YouTuber. Once she gets a PS4 back up, you got to start the channel. And Vibrance, I'm doing a bit of a shout out for everyone as well. If you haven't subbed Vibrance channel yet, please go ahead and do so. Another awesome 7 Days to Die YouTuber. Another YouTuber that has stayed true to what he streams, which is cool. So that's the story of, was it hard for us to become monetized? Yes, it was. It's been a hard slog for us to get where we were. We've had to battle not only hitting numbers, but then at the end of the day, we then had to battle other YouTube channels that had the shits with us, or whatever reason. I don't know who they are. They know who they are. And again, I repeat, up yours, basically it. So, did you enjoy my town? I actually loved your town, Masters. That was really cool. So I said, I actually have downloaded. I have downloaded SimCity. Well, I really do like the game, but again, to play. That's one of the problems. Been here for a long. You have been here for a long time, and we appreciate every last one of you guys. I know that sounds like a big sucker, but we actually do. It's something as a YouTuber that we never ever thought we would become YouTubers. I mean, that's the number one thing. I mean, it was never my dream to become a YouTuber, especially monetized. That was the last thing we ever thought. But here we are. So that's the answer to that question. No, it hasn't been easy. So on top of all the grinding that you guys all know about the grind as YouTubers, you know how hard it is. You see Wolf and I and Solo out here every day of the week streaming. It does have impacts, and it does affect your world. Like most of you guys, I'm fortunate that we do have a I have a YouTube partner, or two YouTube partners if you like, that if I'm not here they stream, and if they're not here I stream, so we know that the channel does keep going. I think officially we have only ever missed out on 1 day of streaming, and that was actually YouTube's fault. I think it was. YouTube screwed up. It is hard work, but it's a lot of fun, guys, and if you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. That's all I can say. And if you don't like the scrutiny that comes along with it, the hate mail. I mean, we've got like 2,500 subs, guys, and we get hate mail. It's absolutely amazing. We truly get hate mail. And of course, those people that send us hate mail won't tell us who they are. It's all anonymous. Sorry, mate. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, I can hear it breaking up a little bit there too. I'll try not to. Less streaming is hard, especially when you are small. It is hard. And for individuals, I take my hats off